No.
Waiting on you, nigga.
Hold up, my PP small.
Oh, I'm not screen recording, am I?
No. I should probably stop screen sharing that.
Alright, cool.
Also found out if I'm playing Flash 2 and I try to share a screen, I can just straight up like stream Flash 2 instead of like. So y'all can just straight up watch that.
Dylan, do I need naturalize in Jade Druid?
Usually.
Alright.
Do I need lesser Jasper spellstone?
Is that ProJared?
Yeah, this is a dating sim with all the people from Normal Boots.
Oh my god!
So yeah, we play as an OC, and we get to try to date anyone from Normal Boots. So you could try to date JonTron, but
Oh my!
we gotta.
I had first
Everybody
one.
knows ProJared's the real waifu.
Yeah, I was about to say either go ProJared or JonTron first. We have to.
I think we definitely have to. Let's kick it. Chapter. Is Dylan here?
Chapter 1.
I thought it was DLC for a second, and then I saw JonTron. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
It's basically
JonTron is the DLC.
You have to pay,
DLC, JonTron.
you have to pay extra for JonTron. Alright. Every time I do this, I forget to get water. Oh well.
Go get water. Well, me and Jake will just whisper penis. We're doing this again.
Are we really gonna do this again?
Penis.
Yep.
Penis,
Alright,
penis,
I'm not
penis,
even
penis,
gonna,
penis,
like,
penis,
edit
penis,
it.
Penis, 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 penis. I feel bad for Dylan. He doesn't know the context of this.
I'm just playing Minesweeper, don't mind.
penis, penis, penis.
Dylan's playing Minesweeper, me and Jake are whispering penis, and Alex is getting water.
As usual.
Instead of a stereotypical YouTube intro, this is what we do. Instead of asking you to smash the like button, we just whisper penis for 20 minutes.
Which is why you should smash that like button.
You should smash your little sis. I mean, what?
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's a bit too far.
No.
Only Dylan's into that here.
Oh my
We draw the line at little girl.
Except Dylan. That's where he starts the line.
That's where the line starts. That's valid.
There has to be a starting line for everything.
The beginning is the end.
And vice versa.
Penis, 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 penis,
Penis,
penis, penis, penis, penis, penis, penis, penis, penis, penis, penis, penis. Alex, do you watch
What?
these? Do you actually watch these before you upload them?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
No.
To censor us.
I never censor anything.
Not even Jake's hard R's.
I don't have the time for that.
We just upload it.
Just fuck it.
We're gonna.
Yeah. So because I'm not doing independent screen record now, I guess I don't have to do an audio test. So
Do one anyway.
pull up the audio test. 1, 2. No. Yeah. Also, got a new mic, so you can hear me big slurp.
When a king care rule man uses the suck.
Alright, let's get on with this.
Let's
The
get
train made its
rolling.
way along the gentle curve of the coast of Japan, whisking me further and further from home. Across from me sat a boy, face half buried in a newspaper. He was
Face half buried.
Oh, he was deeply entranced in whatever article he was reading and hadn't spoken a single word to me, even when I asked if I could join him in the last compartment with any available space. He shrugged, nodded, and adjusted his newspaper without even making eye contact. What an emo edge boy.
I know.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Glasses push. It had been almost an hour, in fact, and he hadn't even looked at me once. It's ProJared, devoid of all conversation.
I'm calling. It's JonTron. I'm calling it.
thinking about his racist comments that he's gonna make when he gets to the auction.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, devoid of conversation. I took instead to counting the buttons on the pretentiously lush carmine seat cushions.
Fancy bitch.
One.
Jesus Christ.
2, 3,
3,
number 50.
20. I forgot. Well, want to hear something funnier than 24?
And so on and so forth. Over and over. Now and again I turned to look out the window where the trees were blurring by. Sometimes the smeared green would break and reveal quiet blue of the Sea of Japan. Eventually this rapidity made my stomach churn, and I went back to counting the buttons on the seat cushions. 1, 2, 3.
7.
25.
The train compartment shuddered around us. My eyes wandered to the boy in his jacket.
Whoa.
It wasn't the
It's Jontron. He has a gun.
It wasn't the school-issued blue that I and the other students on the train were wearing. Instead, it was a green varsity-like jacket with an embroiderment patch poorly sewn on the front.
And Wait.
We're rolling deep, boys.
Oh my god.
This is hot.
So, did you know I have a wife?
Can we get a voice for our knight in shining armor?
Oh,
Can only be Isaiah.
can I do this? No, wait, Dylan should.
No, it's definitely Isaiah.
Okay.
Isaiah,
I'm just gonna.
Isaiah's definitely the most like ProJared in real life.
Definitely.
So, your first year then?
You sound nothing like ProJared. He folded his newspaper neatly.
Exact. That's the point. No, I'm gonna make him sound like a Minecraft villager. Or a Squidward, I guess.
See my penis, you will.
Hi, you wanna see some dick pics?
He folded his newspaper neatly, sit in his lap, and looked at me with a half-interested gaze. I know why. Did he just keep me staring?
He looks into his phone as he pulls up a number of pictures.
Hey, have you seen these before? I don't know if you've been on Reddit recently, but this
I think I look good in this one. I might delete it later. I don't know. I felt cute in this
so
pic.
cute. This might delete it later. It's his big pic. Now that the paper was gone, I saw his face. He watched me through heavy-lidded eyes. His hair was immaculately grouped, his teeth straight, and blindingly bright. There was something about him. The way the light hit him made his almost sparkle. It's me.
It's your boy. Or
It's time, Dylan.
Your boy. Skinny penis?
Dylan. You have to do this. You have to do Hana.
There was
I
just
got
an
it.
audible laugh from ProJared that was built into this game that I heard. I
Oh
don't know if you guys
god.
picked that up.
Did it make him sound like a murderer?
No, it made him sound like a pretty boy. So,
Damn it.
in case you couldn't hear that, it went a little like this.
So basically, like my Squidward voice.
Yeah.
He glanced around the compartment, empty beside us, and laughed.
Oh! No, I'm not a first year. I'm a third year.
Oh no, he's going after the little one already.
Ah, a little too old for the the train began to
Little too old.
walks
baby.
away.
No, I have a wife.
He walks away. Damn it, too old.
Damn.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
The train began to slow, metal wheels groaning against the metal track. Or what? Wooden? I don't know. Frick, I don't care.
I think we're gonna crash.
We're gonna crash and ProJared's gonna die.
ProJared dies. Oh
At
crap.
least we get the body.
We get to keep his body and hold on to it.
We get to keep the. That's the takeaway from this.
The sudden shift threatened, the sudden shift threatened to rob me of whatever was left in my stomach. But I closed my eyes and took a deep breath, willing myself to keep it together. What kind of impression would I leave, puking on ProJared before I even arrived at Academy? The boy frowned, looked at the hem of my he looked at the hem of my cotton skirt.
Oh, there.
That's not... Oh wait, I forgot I'm doing the Squidward voice now.
Ha, that's not possible. I've never seen you before.
It took me a moment of mouth fishing to find a response.
Mouth fishing?
It's because I'm a transfer student.
He
Huh, a transfer student, huh? That means you're fresh from me. Hi, I'm ProJared. We don't get many of those around here. As he licks his lips.
I removed my anti-sketchman sweater from my front pocket of my uniform. The paper heavyweight off-white. The paper heavyweight and off-white had accumulated creases from the reading and reading, as if words might have changed since the last time I read it. The boy took it, studied it, and handed it back to me.
I'll see you around.
Well then, Hana. I suppose I'll be seeing you around.
He smiled and looked at my ass.
As he jumps out the window.
He picked up his suitcase lying next to me. By the time I hicked up the response, he'd already gone from the compartment. I stood out the empty hallway of the train. It was then that I realized he, having gotten it from my acceptor, knew my name, and I never got his.
Wow.
And then Draco Malfoy comes in and kicked me in the
Never
face.
know who it is. The train settled at the station, and I filed out with the rest of the uniformed students. It was early April.
Who's the mystery man? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, it's the mystery man.
Episode there.
Yeah, so winter's gone. The trees were already green, their leaves shivering, and the occasional gust weaving through them. The air was mild, only a few clouds hanging in the sky. I walked alone the lonely road.
The only one that
I have ever blown.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a swarm of blue-jacketed bodies. Looking at the small numbers, there's always
Just a
like
bunch of blue bodies.
There's always like a weird alliteration in these visual novels, and it always like tongue twisting.
Why?
I hate it so much.
Stop knocking and come in.
Buzzing
Most people
so
don't read it out loud.
animatedly around me.
Alright, have no fun.
I held my suit
Have fun.
tight in my sweaty hands.
Palms are sweaty. Fingers heavy.
Can we all be quiet to listen to Jake's mom?
Yeah.
No.
No, Mom, I'm just waiting for.
Thank you.
He said be quiet and listen to Jake's mom.
Crazy.
Okay,
You
this
try to make it to you.
is a weird bit. Anyways, I held my slate quiz tightly in my sweaty hands. It was leather bound and worth more than anything it contained.
Had drugs in it.
It had 50 liters of coke in it.
Only 50?
Only 50.
Those
Well,
are the rookie numbers.
it was
Wasn't far from the.
It wasn't far. It wasn't far to the school. What? I wasn't far to the school, and I was.
Was.
Far.
The fuck? That's just wrong.
Yeah, I'm not having an aneurysm, right?
No, it wasn't far to the school, and I was for maybe the first time. Never mind, it's right. And I was for maybe the first time in my life. Thank.
They didn't. Oh, okay, yeah. My school issued black Oxford on the clickmit.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
Smacks lips.
I walked this walk over and over in my mind. So many nights I lay awake, imagining what it'd be like to walk from the train station to a Sagao Academy for this first time. Oh my god.
Close enough.
Alright, is it just me, or every time I read Estego, I immediately think Ahego?
It's just you.
What's that? What's the cheese? Is it
It's the cheese touch from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
the cheese touch. Isn't there like
No, stop.
isn't there like a Sago cheese?
Sega cheese.
No, like
I think so, maybe.
I forget what it is. I don't care. My new start. I'm gonna get all the gamer pussy at this gamer high school.
I'm gonna get every single drop of gamer girl pee, and they're gonna like it.
That's what I need my suitcase for. I always imagined that everything would change for me on this walk. That somehow everything would be magnificently
Good.
But
as I walked around, I realized nothing had changed. I hadn't changed. By the time I reached the massive gate of the academy,
When
I
am I
forgot
gonna see
all
more
about the
cute boys?
disappointment lodging in the back of my throat. The school, framed by the gates twisting in black metal, was just as beautiful as the glossy photos I saw in the pamphlet. This was it. Asagao Academy. I glanced around. The swarm of students gathered around the gate. Beyond it, tiny blue people bounced around the academy's main building.
What?
Fucking Oompa Loompas or something.
No, it's not.
A girl pressed a button on the side of the gate. The excitement in the air was almost palpable.
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 Pulpable.
There's a P in this.
Emperor palpable.
Yeah.
Essentially.
A few moments later, the black gate, with great effort, creaked openwards. Outwards.
Open words.
Open. And cleared the pathway. As the rest of the group shuffled into motion, I followed along, as sheep in the herd. Well, my stomach tied itself in knots. The crowd split into different directions. For a moment, I panicked.
Oh,
A
yes.
tired-looking
Can I do it? Can I do his voice?
Alright, it's Hank from Detroit Become Human.
What's wrong?
A tired-looking man with gray hair colored in the first years. A cluster of fresh-faced students gathered around him.
Mouth love me some fresh meat.
Hey, look at that girl!
This is
I turned around. A few feet away, a small group of boys were pointing at me and smirking.
It's a lot of small boys over there.
I'm going to stab this man.
Pink hair.
I'm definitely going to stab him.
How desperate can you get?
Hot shame crawled down my neck.
Okay, what the fuck?
Oh, that's so hot. Huh.
Thank you very
Attached
much.
myself to a group of girls, falling a few steps behind them. In the distance, cicadas hummed in time to my shoes crushing against the gravel. My hair.
Here.
It wasn't my fault my hair looked like this.
Did you not die? Is it somehow not?
Is it natural?
I mean, is yours not?
Does she have like a
No.
mental disorder that causes her hair to grow pink?
Pretty sure that wouldn't be a mental disorder, but I got you.
Nah, it's a mental disorder.
It's definitely a mental disorder.
Yeah.
Probably autism.
No, but okay.
It makes your hair pink.
That's not what autism does. Luckily, I found myself at the
Pretty
girls' dormitory, a large sign in the lawn read Primrose House. The building dwarfed me in size and sheer intimidation. How many students did Asagao have?
10.
Is that a waifu I see?
10.
That's a waifu.
No, it's not.
As I approached the building, a red
So you're like
girl
13-year-olds. Shut up.
I
red
am
hair girl lingered nearby, caught my attention. I looked away, then looked away. She
Whoa.
was staring at me.
Nice.
She whispers into my ear, "Who the fuck are you?"
She walked over.
She whispers into my ear. Penis.
You must be my
There's like actual
This is
voice
Isaiah.
acting in this. It's like almost like we don't have to read it.
Oh.
Yeah, guess what? We're gonna do it anyway. Dylan, do the other girl.
Well, that's for you.
What? Dylan can't be both girls.
Alright, then Jake, you do this. I'm doing ProJared.
It has to be
Alright, bet. You must be my roommate.
Jake, I need more femininity in your voice.
Fine. You must be my roommate.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck.
I eyed her warily. She was smirking and bouncing with it suggested her views on life were akin to the perpetual bouncy castle.
What?
What?
That's adorable.
like a bouncy castle.
Me?
Bingo.
Did she call me a gringo?
Of course, you silly. Let me guess. Room 325?
Did she just call us a gringo?
No.
Did you guys hear that? I think she
No.
No.
We can't
Only
hear
you can.
you.
So you have to like listen to this on the audio, but she says bingo, but it sounds like she says gringo. I thought back to the paper I received a month prior with a list of all supplies needed for the first years and my dorm arrangements.
Yeah, that's right.
She laughed, but I couldn't figure out what was so funny.
Bingo.
Was she laughing at me?
You're laughing about how you're gonna go about roofing your dream.
When I found out my roommate was a transfer student, I knew you were going to be a total main character.
Okay, you know what? I don't like your tone.
I don't like that fourth wall break.
She's on to us.
It's like the two dudes from SpongeBob hiding behind a rock. I told you he was on to us.
Karen had kids. Oh god.
Shit. Shit. Plan B.
I'm sorry. Oh, what?
When I saw you outside the gate, I knew it was you. I mean, look at that hair.
Is she?
Fuck saying about my hair.
I hate profiling. I felt a lump forming in my throat. What was she talking about?
I might
She's on to us.
She had been making fun of me. I hadn't spent more than 5 minutes on campus and I was already being mocked. My hands began to tremble.
Not my fault. My hair's pink. Is there something wrong with my hair?
Her face slackened from its amused smile into more worried expression. Then she began to laugh again. Ah, a sociopath.
I don't know what to say.
No, it's great. I'm sorry.
Totally not gonna cut it off and sell it to the black market or anything.
She's gonna cut off her face.
You make can I?
Oh Jesus!
We're getting off on the wrong foot, aren't we?
I'm
Nope.
my Sasuke.
Can I force that? That's all.
I like how first there's Maple and now there's this bitch. We already have two psychopaths.
I'm my Sasuke, and you must be Hana.
I read that as Sasuke for a second. I was like,
I'm Sasuke, and this is... I bowed
My
my
name's-
head.
Hello.
my name's Sasuke and welcome to Jackass.
It's nice to meet my.
All your school books are waiting in our room with your welcome letter, and I read the envelope.
It says you suck.
I hope you're not mad.
I'm furious.
Oh heck. Whoops. Wait. Oh, I just scrolled up. Okay, never mind.
He's utterly livid.
You read my what?
You what?
You read the letter? I
You
started
didn't get
walking
it back
towards the
from
dorm's
that
front door. I followed behind her like a lost puppy.
That's adorable. Did you check in with the front desk already?
No, I didn't. I didn't know I was supposed to.
Good. They'll offer to have a staff member give you a tour of the campus, but I can show you around. We don't have many transfer students in year 3, you know.
I really don't want you to show me around.
Oh, is that your only bag? Just the one? I'm glad I bought an extra bag of stuff to decorate our room with. I started already. I hope you...
You what?
She's just got
I
pictures
don't
of Sasuke
like
all
it.
over her room.
There better be all the anime.
Luckily, I can't prepare. It's nothing but a bag full of posters of Sasuke.
I'd be fine with that. Yeah, it didn't wait to string the lights. I thought we could do it together, you know?
She spoke
The
clearly,
what?
the words bubbling from her mouth, like frothy gamer fuel. Mountain Dew
What?
gamer.
Fucking stop.
I don't
Like the
know
G,
what-
her mouth, the words bubbling G fuel from her mouth left me no time to answer.
I had to slurp it up before it hit the floor.
Jesus.
She left me no time to answer to the end of her monologue.
Yeah, okay, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, I hate Sasuke. She held the front door open for me and I hurried inside. Ah, you can tell it's the girls' dormitory because it's got a picture of trees.
What?
Why? I thought there was a window.
I thought you were gonna mention the walls being pink, but yeah.
What are you talking about?
No, it's because the doors are white.
It's because there's a number 12 there, and 12 is clearly the sign of girls.
Yeah, boys
Oh my
don't
fucking
know this.
boys don't. There's no such thing as 12-year-old boys. Only.
The one on the boy dorm says 8, and 8 plus 4. Equals 12. So, girls filed up and down the hallways, howling greetings and exchanging big
Howling.
niceties. I thought that said
Nice.
nice titty. Yeah.
How?
I was about to say nice titties.
Same.
Close enough. That's what
More
girls
often
do.
than not, how was your break? And look at that tan you got. Seems like everyone knew each other, except me. I followed Maya as she led me through a maze of students and up 2 flights of stairs. Each dorm floor looked the same as the last. Narrow white doors lining both sides with pale pink walls. Thin and gold numbers were tacked to the front of each, and the numbers rising, whatever, I don't care.
Fake.
You're not missing anything with the campus store, I promise. Mr. Saitomo does them every year, and he's like totally dull.
Saitomo.
Mr. Tomo.
It's like the old wrinkly version of Saitomo.
It's
Exactly.
No, it's Saitomo, but he's made of an automaton.
But he's a Tamagotchi.
He just drags you around the entire campus and talks in that weird squeaky voice of his. I think there's a voice.
Alright,
I'll
let's
tell you
go.
everything you need to know.
I smiled, trying to let this calm my nerves.
Here's the run. You want to start by asserting your dominance.
I also I know we're like a girl character, but why are we so nervous? It's like we're acting like we killed someone. We don't want anyone.
I know. We're trying to keep our identity hidden. That's why I'm pink.
What do you think happened to ProJared?
That's why our hair's pink.
We die. We gotta keep our identity hidden.
That's
It
the
was
secret.
Because we have to assert dominance.
It was red as blood, but then we bleached it. Thus was looking in pink.
We headed down a hallway on the 3rd floor. I stopped us in front of the door number 325. Here, no.
Here we are!
How many rooms in that dorm if it goes from 12 to 325?
These aren't pictures of Sasuke.
Valid.
Wait, why is Elvis in the background with his like underwear?
What?
Is that a ProJared dick pic right there?
Is it?
That's Sasuke, what are you talking?
Sasuke, what are you talking about?
Pictures of Sasuke.
Yeah.
What is she?
Well, why does that stuffed bunny look like it's ready to commit murder? Look at that.
Why did she have 3 Xbox 360s? Like, what the hell?
She's an epic gamer, that's why.
She's got a Mac, you. Alright. Well, she doesn't have Sasuke, but she listens to a band called Tortured Souls, so it looks like they're straight out of Hogwarts, so I guess that's close enough.
Basically.
The faint smell of potpourri wafted through the room.
Hopefully.
Potpourri.
Chlor.
The sweet smell of chloroform wafted through the room. The walls.
Hey Isaiah, does this rag smell like
Yes.
monkey
Fast.
The walls, like the hallway, were soft and powdery pink. Lie ready to face them with a tapestry of posters, magazines, cutouts, and photographs. Some of the photos were of Sasuke, but most were from male
Yeah, Sasuke.
and American musicians. A bunk bed, 2 writing desks with wooden chairs, a small dresser, a mirror vanity, and a mirror vanity, all clearly provided by the school, were the
So
only
this
pieces
top
of
one-
furniture in the tiny room.
We have to throw hands for the top.
I think she already stole it.
She took it, yeah, probably.
Nah, we're gonna throw hands. It's gonna turn into a fighting game.
We're gonna
We
throw a
have to
blanket
do
out the
a
window.
fighting menu.
Good thing I have my USB controller already plugged in.
Same.
We have to
Yo,
Let's
smash.
go.
The top bunk was already covered in neatly tucked blankets and throw pillows of clashing patterns and colors. The bottom bunk was a single, stiff-looking pillow and thin cotton
Lord.
sheets that didn't need to be touched, though they were horribly itchy. I must have
Oh.
been grimaced because Mai quickly smiled at me.
I brought too many pillows and blankets. I always overpack. I went to Italy over break and Mom got really mad at me because I brought 5 bags. But we were only there a week.
Fuck, you need 5 bags.
Joey, stop
for
looking at me
Italy.
like that, bitch.
It's standard girls. What are you talking?
Those are Joey. Yo, get Joey on the mic.
Is Joey watching this?
Bring Joey
Yeah,
in
you
here.
Wait,
get
what
him to
else?
voice- Get him to voice something.
Get him. Kind of the voice one of the piece.
Yes, I do want something actually. Also, recording a visual novel, we want to get it over with somebody.
Oh no.
Probably some old Chinese teacher.
He's going Robo.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alright, I'm gonna save and stop the episode here if that's alright.
Jake going Robo mode.
Alright, hold up 1 second.
Do you guys just want to play like Smash Flash 2?
Nope.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask that too. Like, Alex, could